Looking for the perfect job? Looking for any job? There are 5 things you need to do to get the job done.
And see that book right there? It's all in there. Get the job you want, even when no one's hiring. We are joined by the author, Ford Myers.
Good morning.
Good to
Great
have
to
you
see
in.
you both. How are you?
So, you need to know your own value. Explain that.
Well, the problem is that a lot of people can't even articulate what they bring to the table.
What they do best.
That's right. They have to learn how to clearly articulate what they bring, what is their value, and then they actually have to back it up with actual real-world accomplishment stories.
But it sounds like bragging, but you do have to get your point across.
It's not bragging if you can back it up with factual accomplishment stories. I'm not telling people to boast, I'm not telling people to brag. I'm just saying, know your value, articulate it clearly, and that's how the employer will know what you bring to the table.
You also say network, network, network. Now, what if you don't have friends that are in the industry that you want to get into?
It really doesn't matter what field these people are in. Networking is across the board. You can talk to people in every industry at every level. Everybody knows people. You can't prejudge who knows whom and, you know, who's going to connect you with whom.
I've heard people say network everywhere you go, even if it's a coffee shop.
Oh, yes.
Network right there.
Absolutely. Everywhere you go, you should be telling people what you're up to. You should be handing out business cards if you have them, and just let them know that you're actively exploring new opportunities.
Get help and education. Who has the time? How do we find the time to get the education?
You can't afford not to.
Okay.
You've got to continually expand your capability and your qualifications. This means new certifications or taking career workshops and seminars, reading career books. There are so many opportunities to learn and expand your marketability, and this is what's most important, especially in this tough market.
I was on my old show with the Mike and Juliet show. Somebody asked me, could you give me a job interview? So they go to the network. They said, what do you like best about the show? Well, I've never seen your network. I mean, come on, people. You got to do your homework.
Oh, yeah. No, you've got to research. You've got to know which companies you're most interested in, what kind of role you would like to fulfill. You know, it's all about preparation. You've got to educate yourself before you go out and try to look for a new opportunity.
All right, this is one I think that's very interesting. Focus on tangible results, because there's a lot of people out there that maybe have a bachelor degree in engineering, but they want to, you know, cure cancer. Seriously. So how do you gently say to someone, you got to stick within your wheelhouse?
Well, having credentials is a good start, but it's not enough. In this market, you've got to be able to tell people exactly what kind of results you're going to produce quickly. The employer is going to be asking, what can you do for me now? So you've got to use your accomplishment stories and be able to transfer those relevant accomplishments to how you're going to really produce positive results immediately for the new employer.
And make sure you upgrade your documents, your resumes, and all the other documents, because they got to be fresh.
That's right. There's at least 5 or 10 documents that you want to have in your self-marketing portfolio, not just the resume. The resume is critically important, but there are many other tools that need to be developed.
Speaking of tools, this is what I would do if you're looking for a job. Make sure you check out our website, myfoxphilly.com, and click on Job Shop, because we have a job every single day, a job or 2 on that website through Michelle Buckman. Good to see you, Ford Myers.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Local guy with good information.
Thank you. I appreciate it.